Listen, everybody can't be invited to the cookout. As black women, we're so inclusive of everyone, but notice how we're usually the ones excluded. This is what I want to unpack in this video. I'll showcase examples like Yes Jules, Erica Mena, and Evelyn Lozada. So let's take a look.
That wanted to wear a shirt, right?
The shirt said ninjas lie a lot, just
Hold on, say it.
I'm not gonna say it because I don't
your
say
mind.
it. I'm not.
But why would you want to wear that shirt?
I did. Blue monkey, you blue monkey.
To shake her little dirty little ass. I feel like my receipts spoke for themselves.
You better walk away. You better walk away.
Watch.
As you all saw in the video clips that I provided, the negative exchange these women had with black women. Yes Jules, for those who don't know, is an American social media personality, talent manager, and entrepreneur. She's a very controversial figure. To provide context, back in 2017, she tweeted a photo of a crop top t-shirt that read, "The N-word, lie a lot." And that was being discussed in the first clip in the show Wags to Riches, which is on Netflix. The issue I have in that scene is when MJ, who is Kodak's black baby mother, said, "Well, you called her a culture vulture. That's racist." And basically, MJ was referring to the dark-skinned woman that you saw in the first video clip that was having an exchange with Yes Jules. First of all, I would like to mention that MJ is not a black woman, and black people cannot be racist towards white people due to black people lacking institutional power. I would like to also address the black guy who was also in the same scene that said, "Yes, Jules loves me, and I'm black." And to provide context, the scenes I'm talking about happened earlier in the clip, but I couldn't provide the whole clip due to a copyright strike. What black people need to understand is that just because a white person has black friends doesn't erase their racism. A white person still can act in racist ways. The issue I have with that entire show was how the black women were so inclusive of Yes Jules, but excluded a dark-skinned woman named Stoney. Stoney, for those who don't know, is Rick Ross' baby's mother. And I feel like they excluded Stoney because of her aesthetic, and she didn't fit theirs. Funny how, later on in the show, Yes Jules brought this known racist man around the cast when they were all at the beach. You see how the microaggressions shows up when it comes to Yes Jules? To further understand and see what I'm talking about, you can check out the show Wags to Riches, which is on Netflix. I would like to move on to Erica Mena. Erica Mena is mostly known for her appearances on Love and Hip Hop. In the clip, she was having a nasty exchange with Spice. Spice is a dark-skinned female Jamaican artist. What Erica displayed was both racism and colorism. Two things can be true at the same time. Erica Mena is a woman who has 2 children with Safari, who is a black man, and Safari is Nicki Minaj's ex. Erica Mena is also a woman who has benefited from black culture as well as Yes Jules and Evelyn Lozada, but disrespect the same culture they benefit from. And last but not least, I would like to address Evelyn Lozada. Evelyn Lozada is most notably known for being a cast member on Basketball Wives. In this scene, she's having an exchange with OG, the dark-skinned woman. They're having a discussion over the messages that were shared between her ex, Chad Ochocinco, and OG that dated back in 2011, which aligns with her and Chad's engagement. But the issue I had in that scene was, first of all, the fact that Evelyn had to reach out to her former abuser to get receipts on OG speaks volumes. The other women, like Christian, were trying to paint OG out like she was some sort of homewrecker, as if Evelyn didn't sleep with Tammy's ex-husband. Throughout that whole season, the cast was being very biased towards OG. And in that clip, I want to address where I showcase Evelyn and OG have an exchange. Evelyn referred to OG as dirty, which has racial undertones. And as a former viewer of both Love and Hip Hop and Basketball Wives, it was hard not to overlook the blatant misogyny and colorism that runs rampant in these trashy reality shows. And before I come to a close, I want to put out a disclaimer that this video is not to villainize non-black women. This video is for black women to use discernment when it comes to non-black women, because there are too many instances where non-black women disrespect black women. And to be honest with you, it's not totally non-black women's fault, because we allow them to disrespect us and allow them access to our spaces. In what world would a black woman disrespect a non-black woman and still be granted access? I might trigger some of you all when I say this, but it has to be said. A lot of black women live vicariously through non-black women because that's who you aspire to be. And I think a part of the problem comes from them being the black men's preference. So the black women who desperately want the black male's validation are the ones who jump to these women's defense. And I'm going to say this for the black women who defend the examples I showcase. You want to appease the colorist black men in their preference because you feel it makes you look less jealous and more confident. And I'm here to tell you, you can't appease people who have a disdain for you, black women. Sorry, not sorry. And that's pretty much all I have to say on this topic. So please like, comment, and subscribe.